All right, let's get going with tonight's core session. All right, so let's get ourselves loosened up a little bit. So we're just gonna swing our leg out to the side and we're gonna bend our knee up. Out to the side and bend our knee up, okay? Loosening up. Here we go. Just 8 to 10 times, and then switch to the other side. It's okay if one side has more range of motion than the other. You know, I can lift my right leg a lot higher than my left leg. We're just loosening everything up. We're gonna go over our mini hurdle. Okay, loosening up that hip joint. Okay, 8 to 10 times. We're gonna switch sides once you've done that. And we get ready for our 15 minutes of focused core work. I have a couple new things, a couple things we haven't done in a few sessions. So we'll see how it goes. All right, I'm gonna get 15 minutes on the clock. We're gonna go right into it, guys. We're going right into plank. We're going into plank for 60 seconds. I'll give you the 30, the 45, and the 60 if you'd like to have options, okay? All right, here we go. 60 seconds on the clock, and go. Remember, you can do this on your hands, or you can go down to your forearms. But what you wanna make sure you're doing is trying to keep your back as flat as you can, so not dipping down, not lifting up, trying to keep it stable. And you're using your core, so really squeezing in your belly button, basically, using your legs, your inner thighs. Keep everything nice and strong. Maybe tonight you want to try for 45 seconds or 60 seconds. That's great. All right, we're already 30 seconds in. This is not the only plank we're doing tonight, so I'm giving you the heads up on that as well. Okay, coming up to the next checkpoint. Here we go. We are at the 45-second mark. If you want to go for 60, here we go. Keep everything nice and strong. Really make sure you're using that core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out for a second. Okay, we're going to go into fire hydrants. We haven't done fire hydrants in a few sessions. Okay, so if you remember, fire hydrants just like a dog being at a fire hydrant. You're going into a tabletop all fours position, and you're just going to lift and lower. You're going to do that for 30 times on each side. If you need to do fewer, that's okay. Just make it even. All right, here we go. Doesn't matter which side you start on. Begin. So you're really using your glute muscle to lift. And it's okay if your leg doesn't come up and make it a 90-degree perfect angle. That's pretty hard to do. You just want to make sure you're really working that glute, really activating that. I'm about 10 in, 11, 12. So also while you're doing this, you want to make sure you're activating your core. So you're squeezing your belly. 17, 18, 19, 20. You want to try for 10 more or even 5 more? You can do that. 23, 24, 25. For those who want to go the full 30, here we go. And if not, that's okay. 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm just turning around so you can see me. Keep it even. Whatever you did on one side, do on the other. Here we go. Like I said in the beginning, usually we have one side that's a little bit stronger than the other. Okay, I'm about 10 in, 11, 12, still activating, still engaging the core, don't forget. And I'm about 20 in, 22, 23, 24, 25. So if you want to go to 5 more, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake that out for a second. All right, now what we're going into is we're going to go into the crunch bird dog combination. So we're still going to be at tabletop. So we're doing a lot today with our arms. Remember that this is crunching in. The opposite leg, opposite arm, and extending both your foot and your arm kind of all in one flat plane here and crunching it back in. We're gonna do 20 on each side. You can go less, but make sure it's even. Doesn't matter which side. I would actually recommend starting on the opposite of what you just ended on, just to give it a break. So here we go. In and out for 1, 2, 3, 4. Controlled. You might wobble, you might shake, you might even fall. Get back into it. 6, 7, halfway there. 14, 15, 18, 19, and 20. Shake that out for a second with the shoulder rest. Okay? I'm just turning around just so you can see me. Other side. Here we go. We're crunching in and extending for 1. 5, 6. Keep your foot flexed. Okay, we're halfway. For those doing the 20. Okay, here we are at 15. Do the same on each side. Nice to stay balanced. 19 and 20. All right, shake that out a little bit. We're going to completely change our direction here. We're going to lay down on our backs, and we're going to do some bicycle abs for 60 seconds. I'll give you the 30 and the 45-second checkpoint. Get yourself into a position. Here we go, tabletop, and alternate elbow to knee. And keep it going for 60 seconds. For those of you that always love the dog cameo, you'll probably get that in about 2 seconds here. Always has to check out what we're doing. All right, we're 30 seconds in. Remember, we're not straining our neck. Keep it rolling. We're at 45 seconds. Keep going, we got this, guys. We're already almost halfway done with the session already. It goes by so fast. All right, and done. All right, we're gonna throw a variation on the Jane Fondas. So we're gonna do our normal Jane Fonda, and then we're gonna change it a little bit. So I'm gonna show you what I mean. So start normally, doesn't matter which side you start on. I'm gonna lay down on my left side, everything in alignment. Hand goes under my head, and I'm gonna do my lift and lowers. Remember, we're activating glute medius here. You can use your hand to kind of feel this butt muscle activating. Engaging your core so you don't roll around. We're gonna do 15 of those, and then I'll explain, keep your foot flexed. Here we go for 15, 14, 13. Remember, it's not about how high you're lifting, it's about activating this muscle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now here's something different. You're gonna take your foot, you're gonna still stay even, but you're gonna turn your foot, your top foot, towards your bottom foot. So like an internal rotation. So your toes are gonna literally just start to turn and face toward the ground. Not completely, obviously, but turn them toward that direction. And we're gonna do 15 and like that. So here we go, 15. It's almost gonna feel kind of weird, okay? Now we're really getting into that. 4, 5, go slow. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just keep it nice and controlled. 12, 13, 14, 15. Hopefully you felt like, whoa, that was a lot harder, because it's even just that little bit of difference can make a big difference in what you feel. All right, now we're gonna do something different again. I'm gonna move up so I don't actually get injured here. We're gonna still stay on this side, but what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna do circles. So we're gonna like rotate, and I don't care which direction you started, clockwise or counterclockwise first. And you're gonna rotate around slow. We're just gonna do 10 of those, okay? So large circles for 1, for 2. This is a wobbly one for 3, 4. You gotta engage your core here, guys, so you don't fall over. We're halfway. Okay. 2, 1. Break for a second. Now go in the opposite direction of whatever you just did. Okay? So now go the other way for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. All right, guys, that's that side. So now we got to balance ourselves out. We got to go to the other side. Okay? We're going to get ourselves in position. We're just going to do what we've normally been doing, just up and down 15 times. Here we go. Lift and lower. Feel that glute medius activating. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice and steady. 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, remember, you're going to take the top leg and take your feet, your toes, and point them downward. So it's an internal rotation. And you do that for 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more if you can. 13, 14, 15. Okay, now remember, we're going to do large circles. Doesn't matter which direction you start in, we're going to do 10. Here we go. So just keep it nice and controlled. Now for me, this is a lot harder for me to do on my left side than my right side. I'm really trying to focus on keeping this very controlled. That's 5, 6, 7. You want to make these harder? Throw some ankle weights on next time. Nothing crazy, 2 pounds, 3 pounds. Make it a lot harder. All right, and finish up with that direction. Break for a second. We're going to go 10 large circles in the opposite direction. Here we go. And these are not graceful for me, I'll tell you that much. I'm very, I'm not fluid in these. I definitely need a lot of work in these. And we're ready to take this to the next step. So I think this is a good next step. But ideally, you'd like it to be pretty fluid, meaning not shaking a lot like I'm doing right now. But we're going to build up to it together. All right, and last one. Whew! I don't know about you, but my glutes are absolutely burning. Okay, so now we're going to go into some side plank. All right, we're not done with that glute medius just yet. So you're going to go into side plank. Okay, remember, we're not letting ourselves dip down. You can do this and hold. You can do arm and hold. Okay, you could do either of those variations with just lifting the top leg or lift and lower. I'm going to lift and lower for 15, so that could be your hold time, whatever you choose to do. Here we go for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Let's keep it going. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh gosh. All right, other side, side plank. Here we go. Get yourself into position. Whatever you did on the other side, do the same. Okay, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. We're doing really well. All right, really down on our backs for the last thing before we end our time together. Put your legs up in the air. We're going to do leg lifts, just simply lifting your bum off the ground a little bit. We're going to do 10 of those. Here we go. Lift and lower for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, you guys might know the drill. We're going to lower a third and hold. We're going to lower 2/3 and hold. And then we're going to lower, look at our feet, and we're going to flutter kick for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it in and give yourself a nice big hug for finishing 15 minutes. I hope you guys all enjoyed the session, and I hope you're feeling good. And thank you so much for joining in.